Well, combat sports, my brother. Salute, man. Salute. I wanted to make sure. I had nothing to do tonight, man. And I said, let me, hang on a sec here, bro. Let me see if I got this going here. 1 minute and 2 seconds to go. Okay. All right, I'm good now. Man. Daniel Berry, salute, bro. I was going to go to bed, and I was going to listen to some jazz. And right now, I'm listening to Jack Rolfe. This is live at Small's Jazz Club in Greenwich Village, New York City. Here, these guys, I'll turn them up just a shade. This is going on live right now. So if you wonder why I don't get copywritten for it, it's because this is happening as I speak. This is going on right now in New York City, man, so I can keep it. It's not too loud in the background, is it? Well, I'm going to talk about murder. I'm not going to talk about murder. I'm just going to go through this quiz. It's 11 o'clock already. I'm going to start it up here, man. Resume the quiz. It's going to go down in just another 50 seconds here. Good, my brother. Salute to you, man. I got some, I'm toking on some G13 fortified with blonde crumble here, man. Getting my toke on. See, if this looks kind of weird, it's because I moved my studio all around, and the camera's over there, and I put these, I found these 6x6s on a construction site, and I asked the guys if I could grab a couple of the ends. I lifted my keyboard up, I lifted my other computer up, I lifted my screen up. I mean, it's just so fucking nice in here. Oh, bro, I'm not gonna drop that tray today, man. See, I had it because I'm doing some rearrangement. I had this little sucker, and I gotta show it up here. That's where the camera is. I'm showing that sucker. I filled it up with my fortified herb and put it down here, turned around, and bang, it was on the floor. I was so heartbroken for just a second. All right, yeah. Who was the infamous serial killer known as the Zodiac Killer? 1, was it Ted Bundy? 2, was it John Wayne Gacy? 3, his identity remains unknown. Or 4, was it David Berkowitz? The infamous serial killer known as the Zodiac Killer. Who was it? Take a guess, please. Hey, El Javi, my brother. Salute, man. Salute. The Zodiac Killer. See, I'm kind of I'm fascinated with murderers, and especially serial killers. I find them interesting. I look into them and stuff, man. Anyway, man, the answer to question number 1 is the Zodiac Killer. To this day, never known. You Django, my bro. Salute, man. Salute. Wasn't David Berkowitz. David Berkowitz is the son of Sam. Bud Files. Salute, my friend. Nobody got this one, man. His identity remains unknown, like the unknown soldier. All right, man. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna see if I can get my. See if it comes back like I hope it does. Yes, here we go. Let's get to the next question. And the next question. Which notorious criminal was dubbed Jack the Ripper? 1, was it Richard Ramirez? 2, was it H.H. Holmes? 3, was it an unidentified individual? Or 4, was it Albert Fish? Jack the Ripper. And I'm going to do a rip myself on the Toka 2 here. So you got 24 seconds to get your answer in. Oh, that just gave me a head rush. Nice. And the answer is, much like the question to the first, the answer to the first question, unidentified individual. Nobody ever identified Jack the Ripper. Imagine that. I gotta remember the camera's over there, so I'm looking over here, and I got my other. Oh man, excuse me, I gotta go to Facebook. I gotta put this on pause for 1 second here, man. I'm gonna pause the next question just for a second. I gotta go to Facebook and have to open it up so everybody there can see it. Because Facebook's kind of weird. Only your friends can play the game. And I kind of want to get that. You know, this trivia is a cool thing. Don't you agree? So I want to open it up on Facebook so anybody out there can play. Edit audience. I don't know if you cats know how that works. Public. See, public. Okay, man. We'll make a public spectacle out of ourselves on here. And we'll resume the game. The correct answer, an unidentified individual. Let's skip to the next question. Question number 3. Who was responsible for the Oklahoma City bombing in 1995? 1, was it Timothy McVeigh? 2, was it Ted Kaczynski? 3, was it Ed Harris? Or 4, was it Dillian Roof? The Oklahoma City bomber. Hey, I appreciate you cats just coming in here, man. I just pulled this one. Roland, my brother, salute. I just pulled this one out of my ass. I wasn't doing anything. I looked up these questions last week. I said, man, let me just see how it rolls. Allegedly. There we go, man. Allegedly. But nah, we're just going to have to, we're going to go through on evidence, hard evidence, and the jury's conviction. And the jury says, who was it? The correct answer, according to the jury, the crazy right winger, Timothy McVeigh. Everyone got this one right. Let's move on to the next question. With no further ado, which cult leader orchestrated the Tate LaBianca murders in 1969? 1, was it Marshall Applewhite? 2, was it Jim Jones? 3, was it David Koresh? Or 4, was it Charles Manson? He orchestrated the Tate LaBianca murders in 1969, the first year I toked the herb, and the year of Woodstock, bro. Who was it? I see all the right answers coming in there, man. See, these are all computer generated, all this quiz. So I told them make it moderately hard because I know the. What do you guys come in here on Tuesday for my boxing quiz of the 80s? That's gonna be hard, man. I spent about a week figuring that one out, man. I had to do some. I got about 100 Ring magazines left over, man. I had to look in those. Charlie Manson, everybody get that one right. Next question, please. Who was convicted of the murder of the actress Sharon Tate? Once again, 1, was it Ted Bundy? 2, was it Richard Speck? 3, was it Charles Manson's followers? Or 4, was it Aileen Wuornos? Or Wuornos? Yeah, these are kind of too easy, but hey, Saturday night murder trivia. I said, let me do it tomorrow. I said, let's just do it tonight. Get it over with, man. Tomorrow there might be some important boxing or something going on. I looked around and said, nobody's doing nothing on Saturday night over here. Let's see what's going on. And who was convicted for the murder of the actress Sharon Tate? Was it Bundy? Was it Speck? Was it Manson's followers? Or was it Aileen Wuornos? And it was something to be alive going through that trial too, seeing these fucking Manson followers. There were some good-looking, crazy girls, man. Sadie Atkinson, Patricia Kerwinkle. Oh man, they were the craziest. All tripped out on acid. Oh, free love and free sex. Who was the first known victim of Jack the Ripper? Was it Mary Ann Nicholas? 2, was it Elizabeth Stride? 3, was it Carolyn Enowise? Or 4, was it Annie Chapman? The first known victim of Jack the Ripper. See, this one's kind of a hard one, you know? You have to know your murderers to know this one. What you say? Yeah, I think that camera's kind of weird up there. Huh? Hey, Mazik, how we doing, my brother? Pigeon's mom. Laura, she crazy motherfucker. L. Harvey saying number 4. I have no idea who this is. No clue whatsoever. This trumpet player is kicking ass though, huh? This is what I would be doing if I wasn't listening, putting this show on. I'd be listening to the tunes. I'd be toking the herb. And plus, I do an edible before I sleep now. Mary Ann Nicholas was the one. 100% said Annie Chapman. I do an edible. I try to get to bed at midnight. It takes about an hour for the edible to kick in and dig on some jazz, go trolling around YouTube. I said, fuck it, man. Who was Ted Bundy's primary method for luring victims? What was Ted Bundy's primary method? 1, was he pretending to be a cop? 2, did he offer them a ride? 3, was he faking injury? Or 4, was he asking for directions? How did Ted Bundy lure his victims? I played the trumpet in high school, man. In high school band. Then I played the baritone. And then I broke my arm and I just didn't want to be in there anymore. I didn't like the band director. And I quit and he kind of threw me out. And then it was my friend afterwards, bro. But it's fucking weird. What was Ted Bundy's primary method? Oh, Teddy, he would feign injury. He had his leg wrapped up, and then they'd come and you know, help me get in my car. Well, they'd go in there. Rolling. Good for you, brother. Next question. Which city did the Black Dahlia murders take place in? Now, this is one, you watch your crime shows, the Black Dahlia, very, very famous murderer. Which city? Was it San Francisco? 2, was it New York? 3, was it Los Angeles? Or 4, was it Chicago? The Black Dahlia. Anybody up on that crime history would know this one. Even I know it because I've just been watching, you know. When I crash out a lot, I put the documentaries on. Man, LA is famous. Rolling, you're blowing some minds in here, bro. After we get to number 10, we'll take a quick look at the scores. I'll maybe break out another bud. And we'll move on to the next question. Question number 9. Who was known as the BTK killer? The BTK killer. 1, was it Jeffrey Dahmer? 2, was it Gary Ridgway? 3, was it Ed Gein? Or 4, was it Dennis Rader? That was Lyman. Tape him, kill him. Is that what it was, man? With the BTK killer. Was it Dahmer, Ridgway, Gein, or Rader? Hey, Just Frank, brother. Salute to you, man. Doing a little something different in here. I do trivia, but murder trivia. I think it's pretty cool. Nice way to unwind and relax before we close our eyes and see visions of sugar plums dancing in our beds, our heads, whatever, man. Who was the BTK killer? Dennis Rader. L. Harvey got that one right. Just Frank jumped in at the last minute, man. Good to see you too, brother. A few people said Ed Gein. Ed Gein's the weirdest. I hope his name comes up in here, man. He's a real weird one. What serial killer claimed to possess multiple personalities, including a female one? Interesting. What serial killer claimed to possess multiple personalities, including a female one? 1, was it Ted Bundy? 2, was it John Wayne Gacy? 3 was it Ed Gein, or 4 was it David Berkowitz? This is the one Pigeon talks about a lot, I think. 'Cause it's a weird one. The correct answer. It could be, Roland. It could be. Ed Gein. See, you cats didn't know that one. Ed Gein. That's Pigeon has one of his aliases is Ed Gein. And Ed Gein's a weird one, man. He did it with his mother. He was a fucking kept the dead body in the house. Oh, crazy shit, man. Crazy shit. Hey, Frank, it's all guessing, bro. 1 to 4, you got a 25% chance. This is question number 11, man. Who famously executed by electric chair for killing over 30 women? Who was famously executed by the electric chair for killing over 30 women? I remember the day this happened. 1 was it Ted Bundy, 2 was it Richard Ramirez, 3 John Wayne Gacy, or 4 Gary Ridgway. Oh man, I remember this one, man. I was working at a place in Riverside, and some guy came in and goes, "They just fried." I'm not going to give it away, but you guys all take a guess at it. I don't see any of the right ones up there yet, man. I think this was in 1987, right around the end of 87. They just fried him. Nobody got it, man. Ted Bundy. Ah, bro. I'm getting more, and I didn't even know half of these, but that's cool, though. Stick around. It's going to get more fun. Believe me. We've got a bunch of questions to go. Everybody gets a prize. See, I'm broke the freaking end of the month, man. I gotta wait till my check comes in. Otherwise, I throw a quarter out there for cash out. But I can't let the bag go fucking zero. Which killer was known as the Night Stalker? 1 was it Ted Bundy, 2 was it Richard Ramirez, 3 is it Gary Ridgway, or 4 is it Ed Kemper, the Night Stalker? Remy, my brother, always a pleasure. See, I don't even know quite where I am here. I'm on a different angle of the dangle. My wife even yelled at me because she tripped on the camera. Who was the freaking Night Stalker? Ted Bundy, Richard Ramirez, Gary Ridgway, or Ed Kemper? Who could it be now? Look at that drum solo, man, huh? That's kicking some ass. I'm gonna wake up the dog. I gotta put the dog out when the game's over, but nobody doesn't get up now. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. Next question. Who is the main suspect in the murder of Jo Beth Ramsey? John Benet Ramsey. Who is the main suspect in the murder? 1, her teacher, 2, her family members, 3, a stranger, or 4, a neighbor. This was a hell of a fucking thing to live through too, man. Little girl in Colorado on Christmas Day gets strangled. Oh, and then the bizarre circumstances. Nobody ever got arrested, indicted. I mean, there was more action on 60 Minutes than the cops did. But anyway, this was bizarre. Her family members, I think her mother ended up dying, her father fucking crazy, even the brother, what the hell was his name? And anyway, number 2, her family members. 100% of you got that one. We'll move to the next question. I'll have a little drink of this awesome water out of the cup that was donated by Blood Boxing. Where did Jeffrey Dahmer commit most of his murders? 1 was it in Seattle, 2 was it in New York, 3 was it in Milwaukee, or 4 was it in Chicago? Jeffrey Dahmer. I mean, he was a wacko. Whew. I just watched one of his a movie about him the other day. Oh man, just the thought of some character like that out there. It's sad, but Where did they take place? What city? And what famous YouTube personality lives in that city? That'd be the bonus question. Oh, ice cold water tastes so effing good. The correct city is the city of Milwaukee. What? Number 3. 64% got that. We'll move on to question number 15. Coming right up, man. We're going right along in this thing, man. 50 questions is no problem. What famous unsolved murder involved a young beauty queen found dead in her home? I mean, we don't get redundant around here. 1, is it Nicole Brown Smith? 2, is it Lacey Peterson? 3, is it Joe Beth Ramsey, John Benoit Ramsey? Or 4, is it Elizabeth Short? How come I can't seem to pronounce it? John Benoit Ramsey. Wow. Maybe she doesn't want me to say it. But which one is it? Is it Simpson, Peterson, Ramsey, or Short? Who was the young beauty queen found dead in her home on Christmas morning, strangled with a carrot? Oh, imagine that, a little girl. Oh, man, no wonder I can't say that. I can't even think that. But the correct answer, we all know, little John Bonet. Most of you got that. A few said Elizabeth Short. Next question, coming on up. Who is known as the Green River Killer? 1, is it Henry Lee Lucas? 2, is it Gary Ridgway? 3, is it David Berkowitz? Or 4, is it Albert DeSalvo? The Green River Killer. If there's anybody over on Facebook watching this, if you're gonna play the game, man, type in the name, because Facebook, sometimes when you just type in numbers, they think it's spam, and they don't recognize it. So you're all welcome here. Who is known as the Green River Killer? Windows closed. Get your answers in. The correct answer coming up. Digging on that blues, man. Gary Ridgway, the Green River Killer. 60% said got that right. 20% said Gary Berkowitz, David Berkowitz. 20% said Henry Lee Lucas. All these crazy psycho killers, man, they're all on here. What famous gangster was murdered on Valentine's Day in 1929? 1, no specific person, it was a massacre. 2, Lucky Luciano. 3, Bugsy Siegel. Or 4, Al Capone. Get a hit in here. Yeah. See, I found out I need about 7 hours sleep at night. I only get it when I smoke some weed or do some edibles. I got some edibles ready to munch in a little bit. So, edibles will keep me from having to take a sleep apnea test, which is crazy. Sleep apnea. Let's see, what's the correct answer for this one, though, man? The Valentine's Day massacre. What famous gangster was murdered, if any? 100% got this one right. Oh, I think I did wake up my wife. Next question. How many confirmed victims did Jack the Ripper have? 1, was it 3? 2, is it 10? 3, is it 7? Or 4, is it 5? When my wife comes out of the bathroom, I'll make sure she's not disturbing her. I'll shut it down, bro. It ain't worth pissing the old lady off, man. She's my provider. I love her. My maid. Everything, man. So, I'm just gonna ask her when she comes out of the bathroom. And, I'll see if I can go on with this. How many confirmed killers did Jack have? How many did he have, man? Let's get the correct answer up there. 5. I had no idea of this one, man. I figured he had like 20 of them or something like that. But nope. 5. 5 to stay alive. Which serial killer kept his skills and body kept the skulls and body parts of his victims? Hey babe, I'm not too loud, am I? Yeah, babe. Alright, cool. Hey, she's cool. She's cool. Tell the dog I'll get him at midnight or something. Which serial killer kept the skulls and body parts? And this was a weird one. This is a documentary I saw. His apartment stunk. He had the fucking skulls in there. Oh, God. And this is an apartment building. Dude, if I had it in my house by the bay, my neighbor would complain. But who was it, man? Who was this crazy bastard who kept the skulls and the body parts? And I mean, just weird. LaRon, brother, salute, man, salute. Good to see you here, my man. Trivia night. Was it Ted Bundy? Was it John Wayne Gacy? Was it Jeffrey Dahmer? Or was it Ed Gein? Jeffrey Dahmer. That fucking guy was nuts. He was eating the fucking shit, man. The cops wouldn't even doubt it. They come in his house, they say, nah, can't be. Until finally, they got him. But anyway, next question. We're not gonna dilly-dally. Who was the youngest person ever to be sentenced to death in the United States? 1, was it Nathan Leopold? 2, was it Jesse Pomeroy? 3, was it George Stinney Jr.? Or 4, was it Billy the Kid? The youngest person ever to be sentenced to death in the U.S. Who do you think it was, man? Me? I have no clue. I would get it. I'm gonna say Billy the Kid, man. What the fuck? Why not, right? He was pretty young. Windows closing fast. Me neither, man. But that's the good thing about trivia. It's trivial, and you can always get a 25% chance. And who could it be now? George Stinney Jr. El Harvey knew it. LaRon knew that one. Which serial killer dressed as a clown at children's parties? This was another fucking weirdo, man. You go watch his things. Brutal. I mean, a fucking clown at kids' parties. 1, was it Ted Bundy? 2, was it Richard Ramirez? 3, was it John Wayne Gacy? Or 4, was it Gary Ridgway? This dude dressed like a clown. I mean, literally a clown. Killed little boys. Fucking guy. Oh, man. Another one. Had him stacked under his house. Computing the answers. John Wayne Gacy. You go look at this guy, man. Oh, what a weird looking character. Big guy, about 300 pounds. Another one to have sweet dreams over. What was Aileen Wuornos' profession before becoming a serial killer? 1, was she a teacher? 2, was she a secretary? 3, was she a prostitute? Or 4, was she a nurse? This was the Aileen Wuornos. Let me see. I'm trying to think of it. I think she's on a hitchhike. The guys picked her up and she off them. But let's see. If I would say number 3 on this one. Hey, teach my brother. Salute, man. Yeah, man. Boxing, jazz, and more. This is one of the many more. That was a little fun. It's almost bedtime. We'll do a little bit of murder trivia. So join in the game, man. 67% got that right. She was a Alaska to you. Let's check out the leaderboard here, man. Let's see who's been doing the best so far. El Harvey. El Harvey got 13 correct. Roland right behind him with 12. Hugh Jangle with 11. Just Frank with 10. Remy just came in with 8, man. Miran's got 2, and Cool Breeze. I didn't see Cool Breeze in here, brother. You slipped right by me. Let's get back to the game. Skip to the next question. What famous fashion designer was murdered outside his Miami mansion in 1997? This was one to remember too, man. 1 was it Yves Saint Laurent. 2 was it Tom Ford. 3 was it Karl Lagerfeld. Or 4 was it Gianni Versace. And this was another weird one. This fucking guy, homeless, traveling around, living off the rich man, and bang. But who was it? Was it Yves Saint Laurent, Thomas Ford, Karl Lagerfeld, or Gianni Versace? Everybody knows these because these we lived through. Or anybody in here, man. You know, I kind of like. I think Google kind of YouTube kind of keeps the under 18s out of my channel. I think I'm one of those 18 and over, which we should be. So we all kind of live through these, and we kind of like dust the old brain cells off with this. What notorious figure was behind the helter-skelter theory? This was crazy shit too, man. 1 was it Ted Bundy. 2 was it Jim Jones. 3 was it David Koresh. Or 4 was it Charles Manson. The helter-skelter theory. Kind of an easy one if you're into the murders. If you've been with me this far so long, you're not bored. So this is like elementary, my dear Watson. See this jazz cat, man. He's between songs talking right now, and I can't hurry him up because this is live as we speak. I can't even fast forward it. So we gotta bear with it. But I can grab another bud out here, man. See the correct answer for this one? Go into the humidor. And anybody here too, man, please go sub to my cannabis channel. I'm gonna put that in the 100% you got this one right, Charles Manson. Let me just pause this for a second here. Let me go on to my let's see, I gotta open another window here and go on to YouTube and switch my account to cannabis education. Go to my home channel. Just bear with me for 1 second. I'm not. I'm trying to hold up some business over here. Anybody's not subbed to my channel, yeah, copy that. Put that there. Put this here. Put this here. Paste that. Please sub to this channel for me. You're doing me a great favor. We will resume the game. 100% we said that was Charles Manson. Resume. So I'm getting better and better at this. Now that I got my new studio fixed up over here, man. I'm in charge, baby. I'm in charge. Who was accused of the murder of Nicole Brown Simpson? Who was accused of the murder of Nicole Brown Simpson? 1 was it Ron Goldman. 2 was it Robert Kardashian. 3 was it O.J. Simpson. Or 4 was it Mark Furman? No silver skunk. Got some indica here. What is this? King Louis. Yeah, I just got a little bit of this. Let's finish up this King Louis. Say goodbye to it. This is such a simple one. They're like insulting our intelligence here, but We'll let it go through in there. We all know this. Hey, 306 in the sticks, bro. Salute, my man. Salute. I figure Saturday night I'll catch all the freaking drunks and the stoners out there that are trolling around. Play a little bit of trivia here, man. It's fun. It's real, man. It's live. Not too many places on YouTube where they got that going on right now. Everybody knows this one. O.J. Simpson. Let's hope the next question is a little more difficult. And I will. Which serial killer had a fascination with cannibalism? See, they're getting kind of redundant too, but I guess if you're in and out of here and stuff, who had a fascination with cannibalism? Was it Ted Bundy? 2, was it Jeffrey Dahmer? 3, was it Ed Gein? Or 4, was it Albert Fish? And Gein, hey, see, I can't say anything here, man. This is the trivia contest, but we already answered this in like the last question. See, I only got this little teeny butt of this, and I can't even I got no the camera's way back there too. I gotta straighten this operation out. But according to AI, which killer was fascinated with cannibalism? This band, they like to do a lot more talking than playing here. But when they play, they cook. Who had a fascination with cannibalism? Jeffrey Dahmer. Ed Gein, I think Ed Gein did too, but like I said, these are AI computed, and I wasn't going to second guess them. I know Dahmer is right. Who was responsible for the mass suicide in Jonestown, Guyana? 1, was it Marshall Applewhite? 2, was it Jim Jones? 3, was it David Koresh? Or 4, was it Charles Manson? Jonestown. And I'll tell you, man, you go listen to Jim Jones speaking, and you listen to Donald Trump and close your eyes, they sound like the same person. And I ain't kidding you, man. Just go do it. This is even though I hate Trump, this is non-politically inspired. Sounds just like Jim Jones when he's telling people. You understand there's a better place. You can leave all this behind. Trust me. Oh, motherfucker. The mass suicide in Guyana, I remember that too, man. Was it 1977? We didn't have internet. You heard it on the nightly news, then you read about it in Time magazine, and it was crazy. 100% of you knew that one. What was the nickname given to David Berkowitz during his killing spree? David Berkowitz, 1976, man, this is another one. I was following this in the fucking newspapers. The girls were dyeing their hair from blonde to brunettes. Crazy. Was David Berkowitz the Zodiac Killer? 2, was he the Son of Sam? 3, was he the Night Stalker? Or 4, was he the Boston Strangler? This guy was crazy. 44 mag. Now he's a born-again Christian. I don't know if he's been paroled. I know he goes up to be paroled. But, anyway, they used to call this crazy cat simply the Son of Sam. Yes, Tony Curtis as the Boston Strangler. I remember watching that when I was washing glasses in my father's bar, and the Boston Strangler was on. And people telling me, "Oh yeah, man, up in Boston." Old Davy Berkowitz, the Son of Sam. Question number 28, 29? Yeah, 29. Which serial killer inspired the character Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs? 1, was it Ted Bundy? 2, John Wayne Gacy? 3, Gary Ridgway? Or 4, Ed Gein? Silence of the Lambs killer. Who he inspired? Who was it? See, we're getting a lot of these names coming back and forth in here, but they're all fitting in the right the right cat who they were, man. Sir Anthony Hopkins playing the that was a fucking killer movie, huh? I wouldn't have time to my mind to get into that now. We already know what went on, so but it's still fun. Eerie. Ed Gein. 40% said Ted Bundy. 20% said Gary Ridgway. So we this one for sure. Ed Gein. He was a fucking wacko. Made lampshades with human skin from his victims. Who was the Unabomber? One was it Timothy McVeigh. Two was it Ted Kaczynski. Three was it Ramsey Youssof. Or four was it Eric Rudolph. The Unabomber. This guy was brutal, man. Shipping fucking homemade pipe bombs full of fucking nails and oh man. You can almost relive these things in your mind when you think about them. I'm seeing a few answers here, a few answers there. The correct answer. Ted Kaczynski, number 2. $60% said that, 40% said Timothy McVeigh. Next question. You see, I didn't have I couldn't have played this. I only had one screen today. One of mine broke on me. I had to fuck around with it. It's got some kind of some sensor inside its off. Which British doctor was convicted of murdering more than 200 patients? Was it Peter Scuffle? Was it Ian Brady? Was it Harold Shipman? Or was it Fred West? The doctor was convicted of murdering 200 patients. I have no clue. All my British brothers will know this one, man. Oh, you want to hear some killer music too? I mean, I'm digging on this jazz. I'm going to change the tempo. I'm going to show you this other. Harold Shipman, Dr. Harold Shipman. I'm going to pause it for 1 second. And let me go over to, back to YouTube. And see what they're doing at the Maple Leaf. This is another segment I go to. They got the best live music at night, man. Where are they? Oh, I'm on now. I gotta get that. Just bear with me for a second here. There's another club I like right there, Dee's Lounge. But let me just go searching for this one. Yeah, I got my keyboard right here too with my new little. Here it is, man. They're not doing live music there today? That's ridiculous, man. Let me go to this site. 26 minutes ago. Oh, so they must have I'm gonna get the jazz guys over at Smalls a break. I'm gonna get the guys from Noah Young. Get these guys to play a little bit while we continue our game here. A little on the funky side. Hey, no problem, Frank, man. I'm here, bro. I'm a half hour away from there myself, brother. Like, I'm gonna resume the game. Because, see, we got people from all over the world over here, so. Susanna, my sister from the Philippines. There she is. Peace to you, my sister. Let me resume the game. Get to the next question. Which infamous couple went on a killing, bank robbing spree across America in the... Actually, this wasn't the 30s, man. This was in the freaking 30s, not in the 50s. Sorry, we got that name. We got the year wrong, man. The decade wrong. It was a Zodiac couple, the Moors murderers, the Hillside Stranglers, or Bonnie and Clyde. They went on a killing, bank robbing spree across America in the 1930s. Let's get that right. Yeah, see, this is live music. This just happened at the Maple Leaf Bar down in New Orleans, man. I dig on this site all the time too. Hope that's not too loud, is it? Next question, coming right up, man. Let's see if everybody got this one right. If you didn't, man, come on, you don't belong in here. 100% There we are, man. Next question. Next question, please. Which American serial killer operated in Chicago during the 1893 World's Fair? One was it John Wayne Gacy, 2 H.H. Holmes, 3 Ed Kemper, or 4 Albert Fish. The 1893 World's Fair. Interesting. Is that music a little too loud? Let me know, because I can bring it down just a bit. There we go. This one I have no idea of, but I'd be like you, Remy. I'm going to guess Albert Fish, because I think all the other names we kind of went through already. 1893 World's Fair. I remember that like it was yesterday. They don't have a World's Fair anymore, do they? The last one I really remember was the one in New York City. H.H. Holmes. Laurent got that one. Al Hardy got that one. Me and Remy, we got fish. We got cold fish over here, Remy. Next one. I'm doing bubble too here, man. Who is known as the Yorkshire Ripper? The Yorkshire Ripper. You know that one, bro? I don't know it, man. One was it Peter Sutcliffe? 2 was it Ian Brady? 3 was it Harold Shipman? Or 4 was it Fred West? The Yorkshire Ripper. Let's take some guesses out there, man. And any of the thousands of people working and watching this, take a shot at it, man. Give it a shot. A little King Louie right now to just to keep the buzz going. I don't know if I should fortify this tonight. I'm too late for that. What I gotta do is get up and get my edible so it kicks in nicely. Who is known as the Yorkshire Ripper? Peter Sutcliffe. Huge got that one right. He's still playing the game. Ian Brady, Harold Shipman, 25 and 50. I had no clue, man. I had no clue. What I am going to do right now, I'm going to pause this for just a sec. I'm going to go get my edible. And I think I'm going to change the bong water too. This will. Move this shit out of the way here. Yeah, like I said, I'm working in a different area here. I gotta figure out a system. I mean, I just gotta realize when I get up, I want to move this out of the way and this out of the way, so I can walk out of the way. And just a little second delay here, but I gotta get that edible. And while I'm there, I might as well change this filthy bomb. Bear with me. Dig on this music too. Like I said, this is from the Maple Leaf in New Orleans. My kind of music. The funky stuff. Okay, to not knock over this tray is the trick. Back again to resume the game, so I got my edibles so I can get a really good night's sleep. Me either, Remy. I will eat 1.5. I got 3 left in here. I'll eat 1.5. Tomorrow we make another batch. Let's resume the game and get to the next question. What serial killer was known for targeting sex workers along highways? 1, was it Ted Bundy? 2, Richard Ramirez? 3, Gary Ridgway? Or 4, David Berkowitz? They should change some of the names in here, huh? Oh, these are I made these up yesterday, remember? These are edibles. These are cookies I made, man. See, I've been having a tough time sleeping at night. And I had a heart echo thing the other day. And they suggested something in my heart to regulate my sleep. So they want to give me this sleep apnea. Or they just suggested a bunch of things. And if it involves sleeping, and I haven't been getting a lot of sleep. So I'm doing a couple of edibles before I go to bed, and I've been getting a good night's sleep with that. So I'm gonna get them in here now. Let them give them an hour to kick in. Nobody got this one right, Gary Ridgway. But I've been making these a lot with Remy, man. These are so cool, bro. It's like some kind of a cake, and I put an ounce of my Green Dragon, 1,400 milligrams. I cook the alcohol out of this stuff, bro, and dump it in the cake batter, so I know how many milligrams of THC is in there. I know how many pieces are in there. How many? These contain about 100 milligrams at least of THC. So I'm digging them, bro. Which serial killer claimed that a demon-possessed dog told him to kill? This was a good one. What serial killer claimed a demon-possessed dog? 1, was it Ted Bundy? 2, was it Richard Ramirez? 3, was it Ed Kemper? Or 4, was it David Berkowitz? Oh yeah, man, these are great to me. I didn't do any today. I wanted to get the effect to sleep. Because it's THC. It's what we know from here. But I wanted it to hit me at the right time with a heavy dose. And dude, I make these with my shake and my trim, so they're cheap. But they're quality. I test them out. I got a tester. These you go buy in the store for probably $10 a cookie. It cost me about $1 to make it. Which serial killer? Who was it, man? Who claimed that a demon possessed next door neighbor's dog? 4. You guys are all over the place on this one, huh? The thing about these is, even though they were made yesterday, they're still just a little dry. I mean, you could tell somebody right out of the oven. Yeah, you wouldn't guess that, but and they're still. I mean, they're definitely quality. Who was responsible for the Columbine High School Massacre of 1999? 1 was it Nicholas Cruz. 2 was it James Holmes. 3 was it Eric Harris and Dylan Keebold. Or 4 was it Adam Lanza. Who was the Columbine? That was crazy part of our fucking history, huh? And now it's commonplace. It's like we don't even get excited about a school shooting anymore. Fucking crazy world. I'm gonna eat the whole thing here, man. I think I'm gonna need it after this. Who was it, man? Remember these 2 crazy bastards with their long black coats? Everybody remembers it. We get this other question in here and munch this other cookie down. Which serial killer used the alias Pogo the Clown? 1 was it Ted Bundy. 2 was it John Wayne Gacy. 3 was it Gary Ridgway. Or 4 was it Ed Gein? Click on that bass, huh? Pogo the Clown. Who was it? Windows are closed. You can tell this dude listens to Jaco Pastorius. Everybody got it. Who was the mastermind behind the Boston Marathon bombing? 1 was it Timothy McVeigh. 2 was it Ted Kaczynski. 3 was it Eric Robert Bryant Rudolph. Or 4 was it Dziękar Samaras. Dziękar Samaras, the Boston Marathon bomber. Did they kill him yet? One more of these. Apple it and hang on. Save it for tomorrow. Dokar. 67% said that. 34% said Eric Rudolph. No, this guy, him and his brother, ran over his brother, man. And I lived in Boston for a couple of years. I knew Boston. In Somerville, Cambridge, where he was living and hiding. Crazy, man. You know, I watched the reincarnate, actually they had the police footage, but they had movies about it and stuff. Which notorious murder was also an accomplished artist? 1 was it Ted Bundy. I'm getting sick of saying these names. 2 was it Richie Ramirez. 3 was it John Wayne Gacy. And 4 was it Charles Manson. Which one of these cats was an accomplished artist? It's a water down here. That sucker was dry. Man. Long while until we pull the next question up. As long as a few people still hanging in here playing the game. Or the King Louis the Eighth, I guess it is. John Wayne Gacy. He sold his paintings. I think that they enacted some law where you couldn't make any money if you were a murderer or prison son, stuff like that. Yep, he was an accomplished artist. Which killer was known for keeping trophies from his victims? 1 was it Ted Bundy, 2 was it Ed Gein, 3 was it David Berkowitz, or 4 was it Charles Manson? Keeping trophies from his victims.
That was a song by Avishai Cohen called Smash.
Harvey. Yep, see, you can hear the band in the background kind of just sitting around talking about the next song to play. Over at the Maple Leaf Bar. I ever go to New Orleans again, I'm definitely going to check that place out. Ivan Neville played there last week. But who is who kept victims of his trophies from his victims? Ed Gein. This Ed Gein is a fantastic character. I think I'm going to have to watch maybe one of his documentaries on one of these boring nights here where there's no boxing going on. Which killer's crimes led to the development of the FBI's Behavioral Science Unit? Which killer's crimes led to the development of the FBI's Behavioral Science Unit? 1 was it Ted Bundy, 2 John Wayne Gacy, 3 Gary Ridgway, or 4 David Berkowitz? Is just such a nice relaxing. And the thing about it is, no hangover, no accumulation of calories or damage on the liver or other internal organs. Ted Bundy, 67% got this one right. They developed a whole different unit because of this character. Amazing. Amazing claim to fame, huh? Which serial killer was caught because of a traffic violation in Florida? It usually happens. It's usually some fuck up like that, man. Was it Ted Bundy? Was it Richard Ramirez? Was it John Wayne Gacy? Or was it Gary Ridgway? Which one of these characters was caught because of a traffic violation in Florida? There's a little jazz going on there. A little jazz funk. Let's hear some bass. Sounds like the Crusaders. I don't know if you cats are familiar with the Crusaders. You're gonna hear a tenor sax cut in the background there. This was old walking music, we used to call this stuff. Ted Bundy. Guy killed 30 people. 30 he was convicted of. Lord knows how many before that he didn't get, that they never even looked after him. But who was convicted in the brutal murder of Lacey Peterson? Another one that was big news. 1 was it Scott Peterson. 2 was it O.J. Simpson. 3 was it Drew Peterson. Or 4 was it Casey Anthony. This is the kind of jazz I used to dig, man, for years. This was like, this stuff kind of went through my head. Lacey Peterson, pregnant. This was another sick one. Yeah, I think he just got, I think they're retrying him too, I just read. They did just recently. Scott Peterson. Took her out on Christmas, I took the boat out, was it on New Year's Day or something like that, or Christmas Day, Christmas Eve. Dumped their body out in the ocean, cement overshoes, man. Next one. We're winding down, man. It's already question 45. Which killer was the subject of the Netflix series Mindhunter? I have no idea on this one either, man. 1 was it Ted Bundy, 2 John Wayne Gacy, 3 Ed Kemper, 4 David Berkowitz. I tell you, man, I've been saying these cats' names so many times today. I'm probably gonna dream about them later on, man. That's good though. I like dreaming crazy dreams. I don't mind. It's like I know they're dreams, man. That's how my brain works. I know it's a dream and I'm riding with it. But anyway, which killer was the subject of the Netflix series Mindhunter? Maybe I'll go fucking watch Mindhunter, because now I can watch anything on the internet, man. Anything. And that might be an interesting little thing to watch. I watched one the other day, man. Joseph Herron. I'm gonna watch this movie called Substance. He said he couldn't even talk about it. He was so like, Ed Kemper was the manhunter. He was like he's like, I took a date to this movie and man, I shouldn't have. You gotta have a good stomach when you watch this one. I mean, it was little girly shit. 100% said David Berkowitz, but it was Ed Kemper. The next question. Which serial killer was nicknamed the Milwaukee Cannibal? The Milwaukee Cannibal. 1 was it Ted Bundy, 2 was it Jeffrey Dahmer, 3 was it Ed Gein, or 4 David Berkowitz. See, this AI program is starting to become a little bit redundant now. You know, they're not asking the same questions, but they are in a way. So we kind of know it's like, we know what's going on here, man. I got question 46 anyway in the home stretch. Let's hope that at least they end it with a bang. Next question. Which serial killer? No, this is only actually the answer to it. Who was it? And I think we all know this one. If you've been playing with the game, it looks like we have the same cat that hang with me for a while. So I appreciate that. You're getting a good buzz on and getting a nice homey fuzzy feeling over here, and even my old lady's not mad at me for doing this at midnight. Next question. What serial killer was known for making furniture out of human skin? 1 was it Ted Bundy, 2 was it John Wayne Gacy, 3 was it Jeffrey Dahmer, or 4 Ed Gein? All these motherfuckers have been saying and repeating their names all night, man. Good thing it's not like a Beetlejuice in there, because they'd be in my house, you know? Damn. I got my Ouija board here, and I got it under control. But this house was built by my grandfather, and I swear, man, I hear. Well, not even swear. Strange things happen in this joint. Believe me, the old lady, she blows her mind more than mine. But anyway, which serial killer was known for making furniture out of human skin? This is like bizarre. This is like Nazi stuff. This is hard to believe that it even existed. Mankind will do this to mankind. That's how fucking that's how sick the world is. Ed Gein. Once again, 100% we got one. We're making it famous over here. Pigeons, man. question as I get ready to fire up here. Which country did the monster of Florence murders occur? Duh. 1, was it Spain? 2, is it Italy? 3, is it Germany? Or 4, is it France? The monster of Florence. I'll tell you that dude on the base is definitely earning his dog money tonight. The monster of Florence. I never even heard of the guy. If you want some weight, I'd Google that one too. But Italy. 34% said France. 67% said Italy. All right. As the game rolls on, the last question right here, man. Which infamous killer sent cryptic letters to newspapers haunting the police? 1, was it the Zodiac Killer? 2, was it Ted Bundy? 3, was it Richard Ramirez? Or 4, was it David Berkowitz? Haunting letters to the newspaper. Remember this era too, man? Used to show them on the nightly news. Ha ha ha. You've only whetted my appetite for number 7. And he put the Zodiac on there. Fucking weird ass shit, man. I was wondering how I was going to feel when I got through with this. Do I feel like taking a ride around town? No. What infamous killer sent cryptic letters to the newspaper? The Zodiac. 100% right on that one. Let's go right to the end of the game here, man. Right to the end of the game, we'll see who won it tonight. The winner of tonight's game. Yeah, the band is keeping good time here, man. Stuck with us for the entire game, L. Harvey. 33% out of 50 questions. Huge angle, man. You're right on his heels, bro. 32 right out of 50. Remy got 26. Just Frank 18. Roland Charlie, you got 12. Ron got 10. Teach got 3 while he was in here, man. Appreciate you, cats. 306 with a deuce. And Cool Breeze coming in and getting 1. Joining the game. And I guess, man, it's past midnight. It's just about the time I want to kill on here. I'm going to put my dog out, give him his cookies, go to bed. Edible should be kicking in nicely. I think I'll probably put YouTube on my other computer. That's what I do. I watch the internet all the time. If I'm not watching YouTube, I'm watching a movie, checking out different things. I mean, I heard yesterday Phil Lesh died, Grateful Dead, man that I followed for years. I dig the Grateful Dead. And one of the founding fathers, the bass player, Phil Lesh, man. Phil and Friends, you go look at some of this after Jerry Garcia died. He puts out albums with all these jazz players, man, with Bruce Hornsby, with John Scofield. I mean, just amazing stuff. And he died, man. He was 87, I think. Something like that. In his 80s. But anyway, man, make sure you sub to my Weed channel. I put it up there. I pinned the comment to it. Tomorrow, I'm gonna constantly call. Oh, damn, Remy. Much blessings, bro. Thank you so much for that cash app, man. I appreciate that, man. See, I can't even pin it because I don't have. This is a different thing to use. This thing called live reacting. I can't put live comments up. But anyway, I think I pinned my or did I? Yeah, see, I can. Anyway, Remy, so much thanks, brother. So much thanks, man. What was I gonna say? I forgot already. And I told the old lady we made a song about doing this last night too. She said, "Good boy, good boy." I want to tap into the old funds for my funds. But what the fuck? Oh yeah. I'm copping something tomorrow called Platinum Kush. Outdoor growing. My buddy down this a couple of towns over is harvesting. He told me tomorrow he's gonna see me with a little bit of what he did. And I want to go on my weed channel. We'll see if it's any good. We'll give it a total evaluation, double blind placebo study. I'll give the old lady a couple of bucks too, and I'll have an opening here. Figure maybe around noontime or something like that. Give me a chance to get my first walk in. Make sure the cat comes down. Because many things can change, you know. There can be many a slip between a cup and a lip, as Billy the Kid used to say. So tomorrow, when the lip is on the cup, I'll set up the live on my weed channel, and we'll see if this stuff is any good. But for tonight, man, nothing but love out here, man. Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more, doing the notorious figures throughout history and murder. And I'll tell you, man, all you cats coming in here tonight, we murdered it. And Remy, once again, brother, much thanks and love for the donation. Really appreciate it, brother. It makes us feel like we're doing something on here, man. So Bruce Gas, man, I'm gone.